Hello, welcome back to My Life Deliberately. I'm out here ready to cut the most dangerous tree on my property, and that's this tree right here. And I've got my good friend John and my other good friend Martin right there. They're here to help me out with this, and so we can try to figure out how to cut down this thing safely. Anyway, what makes this tree so risky is the fact that it's rotting out down here. So yeah, it's not looking good. Our concern is how much of a hinge we can get, and we're going to try to follow the tree over in that direction. I'll show you that in a second. So it's kind of wants to fall the way it's leaning, but we'll see what we can do. Anyway, we need to clear out the area a little bit and clean up so we have an escape route and so forth, and then we'll investigate this and see how far back the rot goes and what we need to do to get it to fall, and we'll try and follow it over there. So I'll be back with you in a second. Try to cut it in a normal place, or do we try to go higher or lower? Or?
Well, that's what I was looking at. I mean, you know, it's certainly can't.
So at this point, John and I are just trying to figure out, how much of the tree is really rotted and where solid wood is, because then that would kind of determine where we're going to cut. So we're kind of trying to figure out, do we want to cut down below the rot or in the middle? Not likely, but or above the rot. So just kind of trying to determine how high up we should cut and where we should cut to get the tree to fall the direction we want it to fall and to fall safely.
But like you said, the question is
How far back?
And I am a little concerned that, I mean, it really wants to go
That way.
I mean, look at the crown of the tree. It's all on. It's all here.
Right.
So, and the lean is a little bit that way. So to get it to go this way, I mean, you do have some crown over there, but you're going to have to, I think it's going to take a lot of wedges, like in this area, plenty of solid wood. It's just how
solid.
how fast is it gonna go once you start cutting into it?
Right.
That's gonna be the question.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we can get this. You start back here. It shouldn't barber shear, right? I mean, be purposeful, be deliberate.
Right.
Don't be hesitant. Just go.
Right.
Yeah. And see what happens.
Right. And then I can.
Yeah, they're rotting away.
You're like to 1, 2, 3.
I should probably use a bigger saw for this, huh?
I would.
Yeah.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
At this point, I could see a gap opening up in the tree, so I pulled the saw out. I thought at this point it was really going to go, so I started to get away from the tree.
Throw some wedges in it.
We're out of here.
But it wasn't going, so I did get a wedge and go back and pound the wedge in to try to get it to go over.
I can put a wedge in.
Yeah, throw a wedge in.
I can see the gap opening up.
Yeah, that's coming.
This is where the beavers just let the wind do the rest.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Maybe.
So once again, we thought it was going to fall, but it's going to take one more pounding.
Yeah, that's it.
That's good right there. Good job.
Right where we wanted it to. All right, well that went pretty well, I thought. You can see where the rod is, you know, so this whole side is still rotted out. I mean, there's a bit of a hinge here, but it's all rotted, you know. It's very wet too. And then this was the good wood here. And we were able to get our notch on there. We weren't really able to get any notch over on this side here. But the rest of the back half of the tree was all good. And it fell pretty much right exactly where we wanted. We maybe we're shooting for a little bit left, like towards that one tree up there. You see on the edge there, that one tree right there. We were kind of shooting for that maybe, but that's pretty damn close. So I'm happy with that. So, and it went nice and slow. It gave us plenty of time to get away and out of its way. So yeah, very happy with all that and very happy with the way it came out. And it was safe and so good. All right, let's now I need to cut it up and at least clear a path across the road here. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to get my equipment through here. So that'll be next.
I'd still put a wedge in there.
You would? Okay. There it goes. I knew it was done. I figured the wedge was holding it or something. So. Okay, this. Well, I think that one is, well, it's going to be expected. The tree fell exactly where we wanted. It fell very slowly, which gave us plenty of time to get out of the way. Um, I think there was a lot of rot here, and the rot went back to here. So, although there's a little bit of hinge here, that wasn't really much. It was mostly a rotten part of the hinge. I think what really did the trick was the fact that there was solid wood right here, and this is what really helped control the tree and control the fall. And then of course all this was solid, but when I did my back cut here, you did see me reach around. I was just I know I tend to leave this side of the hinge thicker, so I was reaching around to see how far I had gotten, and also if I had reached the rot, which I kind of stopped right at the rot, it looks like. And then but from here on back we had solid wood and a good hinge. So yeah, overall I'm very, very pleased with the way that came down. It was a lot easier than I expected, and with the solid wood here, maybe the tree did have a couple more years, but it was only a matter of time because the rock continued to get bigger and bigger every year. So anyway, really happy I got this down. I'm really happy it went smoothly and it was safe and nobody got hurt. And like and subscribe if you would. It's really helping out the channel a lot. I've almost got 1,000 subscribers, so if you guys can help me out to reach that 1,000, that'd be awesome. And I'll keep making videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks.